happy day. It's Oberon and Neptune beat up the planet.
Woo! Still beating up this planet.
All right. Here we are. It's ancient China.
I like this map already.
We're running around. And I think it's time for us to make another dungeon. It's been a while since we've done it.
Ooh, dungeons.
And I think it's time to design, maybe not a dungeon. How about just a one-shot for pirates? Yarr!
Cool. I have a perfect idea for that. So, yeah, okay. Literally downstairs in my lunchbox, I had an idea for this, and you can see Oberon that I've drawn it on the back of an envelope from a law firm.
Oh, personal and confidential.
Yeah.
Damn. So this is some super secret pirate shit.
Super secret pirate stuff. I got the pirate. I handle some legal papers at work. This is just literally just an attorney's address on it. Kind of funny. I hate these guys. Anyway, so I definitely can't say who they are. I was just like...
They're fucking tools. That's who they are.
Every lawyer I deal... Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Except that one that keeps coming back up. Oh, anyway. So I was watching... I forget which game. It was a speed run. It was RPG Limit Break.
Oh, I love this game.
Yeah. I remember what game it was. It was the Sega Saturn Magic Knights Ray Earth.
Oh shit, son.
Yeah, and it reminded me of my very good friend.
Got some air.
I feel okay giving him a little free advertising. Forgotten Freshness in Mechanicville, New York.
Oh, yeah, they got a great store.
Yeah, they are. That's an awesome place to be, an awesome place to get your vintage video games. The guy that runs it, personal friend of mine for a very long time. He's the best. But he has a copy of that game in the case.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've always looked at it going, wow, an anime game on Sega Saturn, huh?
I mean, I played the Super Nintendo version of that game, but only in emulation. Like, they translated it in '99, I think. Someone translated it. But Sega Saturn, I heard, was a really good version of it.
Yeah, I'm watching it on this speedrun. It was amazing. Anyway.
Awesome.
So I looked at this dungeon.
This is the
and
best
it was an interesting,
strategy.
Little dungeon because they had to follow the path on to little islands in the water.
Oh.
And it was in a water cave or something.
Ow. Okay.
And I looked at that for my D&D game, and I'm like, well, there's nothing stopping a 10th level dude from casting jump.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So for this pirate dungeon...
Why? What hit
Pirates
me?
always have a cave with their booty in it, right?
Yeah, I definitely have a cave for my booty.
Oh, yeah. Booty cave.
Not that I'm a pirate. I don't pirate video games.
Not that kind of pirate.
I mean, I did just talk about emulating my Magic Knight Wraith, but that's not piracy, damn it.
But I own a legit copy. It's right there.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. Found it. So yeah, they entered this cave, and it's there's all those little rocks you can see in the water where they're gonna go fight monsters.
Oh, cool.
So I'm thinking it's shallow, like you can see the bottom of it. It's only 6 inches deep.
Just enough.
Right. But as soon as you try to step into it, you're massively shocked or thrown back into the wall or...
Silenced, blinded, and...
Yeah.
Like, have all the status ailments. What?
Yeah.
All of them.
I even on my notes here wrote water, and in parenthesis, lava? I'm like, what stops them from going there? Anyway, if this is like an anime thing or a pirate thing, it has to be water, and so therefore...
A curse.
The water's... Yeah, it's a cursed water.
Dark water.
It's dark water.
Oh, we're pirates of dark water.
Sure. Or you can put something in the water.
Yeah. Kraken. That's 2 shots.
Super piranhas.
Super piranhas. Oh.
There are super piranhas in the water. Dire piranhas.
Dire piranhas and tortoises.
And tortoises. Okay, don't go in the water. You'll stay away from each other. They won't attack you as long as you don't attack them. All right. Just remember, the ranger goes, "They're as afraid as you are of them."
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Until you're starting to bleed.
So yeah, and then they're just hungry. So then there's your easy room progression, but you can still play with the idea that they can see the future rooms.
Yeah.
And be aware of some details of those quote-unquote rooms, but unable to actually interact with it. But you give them time to think. You can scare them with a set piece.
Yeah. That sounds great. Does it also have a big stonking like golden chest, or like a pile of fucking loot on one?
Well, that's the thing, right? Because I was like, well, now that I've given them theoretically full view of the dungeon, I have to hide one of the rooms.
Oh yeah, if you can see everything, obviously you can't see everything.
Right. So you can see, maybe it goes back into a natural cave, or you can see one worked stone wall like it's been put there on purpose.
A waterfall.
A waterfall? A waterfall.
Because you know, as soon as they get to the last thing, they're like, wait, what's that waterfall over there?
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that actually works really, really well with what else I wrote on this thing. So, on one of the rooms, you put a statue.
Okay.
And I was thinking, if this is like some sort of water goddess shrine, maybe it's a woman with a spear.
Spearfishing? Yeah. Yep.
Or it could be, a bearded man with a trident. Or, if it's a nautical theme, it could be anything, but it's got to be a thrown weapon, right?
Okay.
And it's pointing, of course, at the waterfall.
Yeah.
Right. So you go, everybody, they explore all the little rooms, and they explore maybe one little dome that you put there on purpose, and it's nothing, little hidden room, and then they go, wait, what's the statue pointing at? And then they go behind the waterfall.
I got it. So, the dome little room thing that's hidden that they find or whatever, when you look at the statue, you realize you're right in line with the waterfall, and that statue's
it's
back
right
to
behind the... Yeah, okay. So, and it's maybe on like a little shelf, so you're looking over her head or something?
Yeah, you've got the perfect... And just put something over the water... Or no, put something on either side of the waterfall that, like, fits the theme of the... Like, on the wall on either side of the waterfall, as you're looking from that perspective, there's something that fits the theme of the sculpture.
You're on the left side of the waterfall, so you can see the right side, but now that you're up in that little room...
No, I fell off.
Goddess's symbol on that side.
Oh.
Come on, Nerd-sama, get on my level.
I'll get there, Nerd Senpai, just notice me. The position of the statue makes the goddess's symbol. Like, it's in between.
Oh, like if you look at the spear just kind of goes up in the middle and crosses
and bridges the waterfall there.
Yeah. All right. But anyway, so you go behind the waterfall. There's a tunnel. You find something back there.
Mm-hmm.
But then, and if I ever run this, you have to pretend you don't know this is going to happen.
Okay.
The spear, which is ginormous, it's a huge statue.
Yep.
Plugs the hallway behind you. The statue just threw it. You might even turn around and see this thing coming at you, and then you'll make a reflex save, and then just the spearhead is sticking into the room, but it's like a 5-foot spearhead or whatever.
So
plugging the door that you just came through.
So it's a small statue, but that's because it's had shrink object cast on it. When it goes through the waterfall, it gets disenchanted.
Ooh, and then you can even say that, guys, this is a disenchanting waterfall.
Yeah.
Don't get wet.
Find a way through the waterfall without getting disenchanted.
Yeah.
That's a nice little. It's not a trap. It's a puzzle, but it's.
Yeah, and it's a pit trap to jump over, but it's not a pit trap. Yeah, no, that's great.
And then wait, that's a massive. Oh, that means
you see this tiny little arrow come through the waterfall and just, gain mass and become ginormous and fill the hallway. Y'all are fucked. Are you still in the You're still in the hallway. Oh, what's your armor? Well, it doesn't matter what your armor class is. Take damage.
Take a bunch of. Yeah.
Everyone make a reflex save.
Oh.
Or a dexterity save, or whatever the hell it's called now.
Yeah, it depends on the system, but.
Yeah.
Pathfinder is reflex.
Yeah, but then you can put a couple rooms back there. There's your pirate horde.
Okay.
Your cursed chest of gold, whatever. You fight an undead pirate captain.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow get the arrow out of the hallway.
Oh, no. Do a, what is it? One-Eyed Willy.
Excuse me?
From Goonies. When you take the treasure, it knocks down a wall.
Oh, well,
and
yeah.
you spring a bunch of traps, so you go around the arrow.
Yeah, you could Goonies it, absolutely. My other thought was friendly NPC.
Oh, okay, yeah.
just the person you left behind, or the person who like didn't make it into the cave, is wounded and comes back and springs the secret door from the other side or whatever.
Oh yeah. You always want to have that in your pocket just in case.
Oh yeah, leadership guys always have that guy. Take leadership. Don't be afraid to like leave your save point somewhere.
Salfon has that guy constantly.
Yeah,
but the rogue.
Yeah, but he always. Oh, the rogue. Yeah, there's the rogue. I was gonna say the fighter is always the physical type is always with him.
Well, yeah, because he can fight.
Yeah,
but the rogue is not.
the rogue is never there.
Barry's always with the rogue, but that's because Barry's
now.
a punk.
Pompadour on a bear cub with an attitude.
Yeah. So you pop the door, you pop the exit, and make off with all the loot.
Yeah, you make off the loot. If this is more than a one-shot, I mean, it's already more than a one-shot because you have a couple of rooms that have puzzles in them. Because let's say it's a one-shot. You don't want all speed combat, so your two combats maybe are going to be just outside the cave and behind the waterfall with the pirate captain.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, behind the cave and undead pirate.
So you have 3 or 4 rooms of puzzles. You have
And
the
the
statue
waterfall.
there, the waterfall. So if this is more than a one-shot, I would say after that you have to hide from other pirates, privateers, and the fleet.
Oh, like the Admiral's fleet. That's
Yeah.
been. Yeah, I like it. You could also just make it like a 6-hour one-shot. I would say though, with the statue being there, if the statue is actually supposed to be keeping something from leaving, have it come to life after, like, if you take the thing it's supposed to keep you from taking.
Oh yeah, you could have it. Yeah, in case it gets out.
Have it be like walking on the bottom of the ocean to follow you.
Okay, no, okay, so it's not an undead pirate captain in the chamber.
Okay.
It's so when you flip open the chest to grab the loot, you release whatever the pirates captured there.
Oh.
It's an island spirit because Tortuga wasn't always Tortuga, right? It was only Tortuga after the pirates made a shanty town there, right?
So it's like just
it's the subjugated island spirit that's kind of pissed that the pirates kept it in a box for however long.
And curse adjacent.
And,
So maybe even corrupted.
Yeah. Yeah, their filthy presence corrupted the island, and then you set it free, so it's going to kill you first. So then that's why the statue threw the spear to plug the hole. Now you're trapped in there with it.
Interesting. But hey, if you find a way to purify it, maybe the statue unplugs the hole for you.
Yeah.
If you purify it instead of killing it.
Or maybe if you take the loot out, then the statue comes to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could also have it that trapped in there, that was why the pirates used this cave. Trapped in there was a nasty, horrifying thing that, like, the original makers of the cave had the construct protect, keeping people from setting free.
Oh,
So-
like they were using it for its power.
Yeah, and the
Like
pirates
they trapped a demon down there.
Yeah, and then the pirates are just like, oh wow, this is really hard to get through, and that dispel magic makes it really good to hide loot in.
Yeah.
So they came in later. So if you take everything, all of a sudden you let the demon loose,
Yeah.
and then make it like super powerful, right? Super high level, almost impossible to fight. Get everyone to the brink of death and go, all right, and make it that you have to last 5 turns battle,
Okay.
5 rounds, and then on the 5th round, the column with all of its stuff, or column, the construct with all of its spells on it dispelled, just comes through the roof and drops it on the demon.
Yeah, you could always use that as an out if you don't want to kill everyone. Yeah.
Get him to that spot. Why do I get him to that spot? Because it's glowing. And then shackles, the demon stuck, and then the column just through the roof. I keep saying column because I picture caryatid column.
Well, if you have an arrow that fills a hallway, it's a column.
Yeah.
So the glowing spot is the Pirates flag logo on the arcane marked on the floor.
Yeah.
Put it, get in there somehow. Why am I doing that?
And make it just sacrifice a bunch of the magical treasure in there to do it. To, like...
It's a dragon.
The dragon?
And it eats some of the loot.
Yeah!
Yeah.
The dragon. We got there.
It's an undead dragon. You're in a very small space,
Ooh.
and it's very mad.
So, what level is this? I mean, like...
Does it matter?
I mean, it's probably not 1 or 2, because you don't have everything you need to get.
No, this is
It's got to be somewhere between, like, what, 7 to...
This is definitely a mid-level D&D idea, because to have an undead dragon, you that's already a 7, like, plus the template for whatever undead makes it.
Yeah, or a Draco Lich, you're talking, like, 14.
Yeah. So, yeah, it could get up there. But maybe that's, just the thing. You give them very minimal character sheets. You just write out... You don't write out every skill or anything. You just go, this is what you need. You have 1 or 2 special items. Yeah. And you've tracked the pirates to this cave here. They've sent... And then outside the cave, there's a beast. You fight the beast. You run into the cave. They explore the cave. They fight the Draco Lich.
What's the beast?
Well,
I guess it depends on the level.
It does. No.
I'm getting a lot of no.
No. Doesn't depend on your level. That's a wrong way to make a D&D dungeon.
All right.
Absolutely does not matter. You just go, what do I want the players to fight this week? I want them to fight tree monkeys made out of fire. Sure.
Tree monkeys made out of fire.
And then you go find an excuse for it in the book. You find, I didn't find flaming monkeys, but I did find fire methods.
Just make a monkey-themed method.
Now they're monkeys. Congratulations. So if I wanted to say I want these players to fight a siren, I don't care what level they are.
Yeah.
I will find a siren, I'll find a harpy, I'll find a hag, I'll find something that I can just call a siren.
Yeah, just reskin it. It's fine.
And they're all pretty similar. I mean, thematically, like if I did find the hag, I wouldn't use a lot of its stuff. But if this is a Greek-themed island, it really doesn't matter. It really very could be a hag. It could be a cyclops. It could be a...
Ooh, cyclops or an etten.
Yeah, or an etten. And the pirates just go, wait, we can summon shit. Here, crack the site and boom, a two-headed giant shows up. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. And because, if you're in the proper setting, it doesn't really matter what the challenge rating is even. Because if they know that it's CR17 and they're level 7, maybe they can go, maybe we can sneak around.
Hell, you could even just do a giant water elemental if you wanted.
Yeah, you could do that.
And that's kind of appropriate.
Yeah. You could do a big water elemental.
Giant starfish.
The problem with water elemental is that if there's an undead boss and those are the only 2 combats, you have no critical hits.
No critical hits, yeah. I guess starfish is out too then.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's still some critical hits on
can.
the tortoises, on the were-tortoises.
Yeah, on things that live, you can still critical hit. But, if you want to go through the... I would just treat that as like swarm mechanics because there's just too many to kill all of them because there's bombs.
Pathfinder 2 had some pretty good swarm mechanics.
Yeah. I would treat that as like an environmental hazard.
Yep.
But that's the thing with any dungeon, you always want to consider the environment. That's just as much a player as the players and as the monsters the players are fighting. You always want to remember the environment.
Tease out some good descriptions and make sure they know what they're actually dealing with. Well, make sure they think they know what they're actually dealing with.
Yeah. A giant cyclopean Amazon. No, she's standing like the Colossus outside the cave.
Oh, and that implies that because that lends to the fact that you can make the
statue in Amazon.
Yeah, you can make the statue a statue.
But it's so small in here. How did it get in here? And then it goes through the cave. Yeah, okay, see, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense now.
Even better. That's the best reason to do it. Oh, wait, this tells them what they're going to see in the future.
Yep. Remember, tell your players before you show your players. If they're dumb, they're not listening. Or if they're not listening, they're dumb. There you
go. I guess this is next time on Oberon and Neptune Beat Up the Planet. Something else!
The wind howled at the washboard, sleeping underneath the moon. briar patch where lovers shook and swoon. Their lips stained with violet, their tongues tied into knots. To the loamy beds, their secrets, baby, we found